Good morning, everyone. My name's Michelle, and I'm the person that is behind the website It's Just a Feeling. It's Just a Feeling is a website that has been written by myself, and it's been written and funded by myself in order to put online a way of facilitating recovery from anxiety disorders and depression. Now, it's taken me quite a few years to start to work my YouTube channel and speak more interactively. I'm not the best on computers, so I don't have a very high following on Instagram or anything like that, because I tend to work more quietly, I think, in the background. So I'll do my best on here. I'm hoping to do talking blogs rather than written blogs on the website going forward. So I wanted to start today really with just a little bit behind the background of It's Just a Feeling and how that came to be. And I'm doing most of the blogs, I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually in my therapy room, which is based here in the UK. So I suffered quite severely with anxiety, panic attacks, and eventually housebound agoraphobia quite a few years ago now. And it continued for me on and off, I think, for about 12 years. It started with a panic attack on a family member's birthday. And it was just terrifying. I didn't know what on earth was happening. And it was very easy to sort of react to the way in which I was feeling and to spiral, really. And I think I spiraled down a road that enabled me to avoid the feeling wherever I could. But actually, by focusing on that and trying to avoid that, it kind of made things worse. So my first visit to the GP went something like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I felt really scared waiting in the waiting room. And the GP said, oh, well, do you know what? You've had a panic attack. Here's a tablet, which I think was a diazepam. And do you know what? You'll go away and you'll take that and you'll be absolutely fine. But there's more to anxiety, I think, than that. And I've come to understand that the more that I've gone on. But at the time, that's when I didn't feel better, very much after taking the tablet, I started to go, oh my gosh, what if that feeling comes again? And then that really spiraled. So on occasion, I got to a level where I could do more and seemed better. And then it would seem to come back and just get me, and I was like a helpless victim to that. You know, it's just going to come and get me, and there's nothing I can do. And I would slip back into it, and this cycle continued on and off for me for quite a few years. And along with my anxiety and low mood, it's very normal to have obsessive thinking. And these came in, for me, it came in like bouts of obsessive thinking. I didn't seem to be able to get control over them. And on the final sort of main bout of anxiety that I had, I was at my wit's end. I just thought, I don't know what I'm doing. Something I'm doing is making this worse. I don't know if I'm ever going to be okay. And the obsessive thinking started again. And I made a pact to myself that actually when I got through this bout of thinking, which I did, you know, so I did everything I could not to be immersed in those thoughts. You know, I spoke to friends on the phone, I played music, I tried to keep myself busy. But I made a pact that when that became easier, I would work out a way to climb out of this as much as I could. And so that's what I did, and I documented most of my time and knowledge into the website and sharing my experiences with others. So I'm very aware I'm not you. We're not the same. We won't experience anxiety the same. We've all got different you know, values and beliefs and ways in which we view the world. We've all had different life experiences. This will all make a difference. We're very individual in this, even though a lot of the symptoms seem the same. So I'm aware of that, but I thought, you know what, there will be some people out there that relate to me and my experiences, and it feels important to expose myself in order to help others. And that's how It's Just a Feeling was born. So I funded everything myself. I wrote everything myself, which took, you know, quite a few years really. I wrote and recorded all my own audio CDs, which are now available on the site. I gave Skype and telephone chats, and I created my Fear Monster concept, which now, and I'll go into that on a later recording, is coming to the forefront a little bit more. And that's how I've gone on. And then in the background, I started to train. I trained quite a lot. So I qualified as a life coach, an NLP practitioner, a therapeutic counsellor. I then took my Bachelor of Science Honours in Therapeutic Counselling. I'm currently studying for a Master's. There's lots and lots and lots going on, and I work in private practice. I have worked in many organisations, including a hospice environment for a long time. So I do specialise in grief work, bereavement and loss, and of course anxiety, panic attacks and you know, sort of low mood do go hand in hand with bereavement. So I can use my skills with anxiety in other areas, but mainly the root of who I am is helping people who suffer with anxiety. So yeah, it's just a feeling will continue and to be something that I run as much as I can around my private practice. And I now offer Zoom and Skype chats to people that have a wider geographical area to me, and face-to-face appointments for people who are closer. But I also work with lots of clients that are overseas. So quite a busy timetable, but still an utter passion to put as much as I can into this website. So watch this space. There will be lots of developments going forward now. But as I say, I want to start to do talking blogs. So this was really just an introduction, and for me to try and get a little bit more comfortable with speaking into a computer, because it's not something that, unless I'm working, I do very much. So please bear with me. I'm not a high sort of tech person, but I'll do my very best. And I look forward to seeing you again very shortly for my first speaking blog. Thank you.